Hello everybody, I'm Lucy, welcome back to my channel. It has been ages since I've just sat down and filmed a video, and yeah, I've been gone for quite a while. That's mainly because of the non-reading that's been happening. I haven't finished a book in so long, and it's been a genuine issue, so I feel like I'm getting a little bit more back into reading. I'm getting back on track, so I thought, you know what, filming a book haul is just going to help me get on that train again. So there have been loads of new releases lately, and I have not really been kind of buying any books just because I've not been reading any books. So, you know, I can't really add to my collection if I've not really been like reading and reducing the amount of books that I have. But I have been sent quite a few books from publishers. So let's get started. Let's go through the books. Okay, so the first one is The Sun is Also a Star, and this is by Nicola Yoon. So this was basically recommended to me by Sana from the channel Books and Quills. You all know Sana, and basically I think we went out for dinner and she was talking about how she had just finished this book and she loved it. And Sana of course works at Penguin, so she very kindly sent me The Sun is Also a Star because she thought I'd really like it. So I'm really excited about this one. So Nicola Yoon is the author of Everything Everything, which is currently, I think, going to come out in the cinemas. It's going to be a big film, and the book itself I've actually heard loads of good stuff about. And this is her second novel, I believe. This is Nicola Yoon's second novel, and this is basically about a chance encounter between two people. I think it's basically about this girl called Natasha whose family are being deported from America, and then on the streets of New York she meets this boy and things happen. I don't know what yet because I haven't read it. Yes, this sounds brilliant. I also adore this cover, and I'm excited about it because it's obviously been recommended very highly, so I'm excited to get round to this one. So thank you, Sana, for sending this to me. Next up we have a conclusion to a series that is one of my favourites. So this is The Scarecrow Queen by Melinda Salisbury, and this is the conclusion to the Sin Eater's Daughter trilogy. And basically this series, guys, if you haven't read it yet, please do. This is kind of like fantasy at its best, and if you kind of like dark fairy tales, dark fantasy, lots of twists and turns, it's kind of like Game of Thrones but even more like delicious, and you know, there's like brilliant romance and there's just everything in this book, lots of treachery. This is the conclusion to the series. So the first one is called The Sin Eater's Daughter, then there's The Sleeping Prince, and then this is The Scarecrow Queen. So the first two books explore two different characters' kind of story arcs, and then this book I believe kind of pulls it all together, so I'm really excited to get around to reading this. Mel is just a brilliant writer, and I'm very excited. Well, excited / dreading to be rounding this series off. So next up is a book that I had no idea I was being sent, but when I received it I was very excited, and this is New Boy by Tracy Chevalier. So Tracy Chevalier, I think I'm pronouncing her name right. If not, I apologise. She's the author of The Girl with the Pearl Earring, and she has written a few other books that I think I've read before. I can't remember which ones, but basically Tracy's a brilliant writer, and this is her new novel called New Boy, and this is basically a retelling of Othello. So this is actually part of the Hogarth Shakespeare series, which is very famous. Basically big authors doing Shakespeare retellings. So Margaret Atwood has done one, and Tyler, Jeanette Winterson, like loads of people, and Tracy is the next person who's doing one. And I'm very excited about this because it's basically Othello set on a school playground. I know, I'm very excited. I really love Shakespeare, as you guys probably all know, but I actually haven't read any of the Hogarth Shakespeare series, so this will be my first kind of introduction. And excitingly, the proof also came with, I don't know if you can see that, but it was a note from Tracy, which is very exciting. And this is released on the 11th of May. So the next book that I've been sent has been sent from Ebury, and I am quite excited about this because, you know, I'm just going to show you the book. So this is Unfiltered by Lily Collins. And Lily Collins is an actress who I have literally loved since the beginning. I adore her, and there's something about her kind of personality that's just very like, I don't know, appealing, and I just love films with her in. So this is kind of like a part memoir, part advice about how to be your true self and how to be open and unfiltered. So this immediately kind of caught my eye, and it just seemed a bit different from the rest of the kind of celebrity memoir style books that are out at the minute. I actually haven't read a lot of kind of memoirs, So this is going to be quite interesting to read. So the next book that I really want to show you guys is something I'm very excited about, and that is Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. So, oh my god, this book. I have been wanting to get a pre-copy of this book for so long, and then Hodder very kindly sent it to me. So Renee is the author of The Wrath and the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger, I think. Both of those I haven't yet read, but I have The Wrath and the Dawn somewhere around my bookshelves somewhere, so I'm going to hopefully get around to reading that soon. But this is another kind of fantasy-esque novel, and this is basically set in, or it's inspired by, feudal Japan. So immediately I was like, yes, that sounds perfect. I just want to read you guys the back because it just sounds amazing. She's barely 17, but Hattori Mariko knows her place in life. She's been raised for one purpose: to marry the son of the emperor's favourite concubine. But en route to the wedding, her litter is ambushed by the Black Clan. Now Mariko has two choices. She can wait to be rescued or face her enemies. She's done waiting. So yeah, that sounds amazing. This is out on the 18th of May and I am buzzing for this. So the next and final book that I want to kind of show you guys is one that I've had on pre-order for quite a while, and this is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Just look at this book. I mean, so this is a special edition and it's even signed by the author, and there's kind of a bespoke kind of opening page there. So I'm very, very excited about this. And it's kind of a funny one because I have heard just non-stop good things about this book. But Laini Taylor's first series, which started with The Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I think that's right, I didn't really get on with, and I had read the first two books and there was just something about it that I just couldn't, I don't know, there was something holding me back from absolutely adoring it like so many other people do. But when I kind of heard the premise for this book, I was immediately on board. So this is all about dreaming, and it's basically, the first line of the blurb says, "The dream chooses the dreamer, not the other way around." So Laini Taylor, I know, is just a fantastic writer, and I just have full faith that this will be incredible. I just hope that I love it more than her original series, which I think I will. So that is already out at the minute and it's just released, so do let me know your thoughts if you've already read Strange the Dreamer. So everyone, thank you for watching. That's been my first book haul in a while, but do let me know your thoughts about any of the books mentioned down in the comments. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!